All right, guys, how's it going? Well, Nico Williams has been linked with us the last few days. It's an interesting one, really, because if I remember rightly, Liverpool scouts took a look at him a while ago, but it was some time ago. I definitely know that Liverpool scouts watched him, but I can't remember when it was. But we're going to take a look at him, just in case you don't know anything about him. Nico Williams Arthur is a Spanish professional footballer who plays as a winger for La Liga club Athletic Bilbao and the Spain national team. 10 caps, it says here, for the seniors, 5 caps for the under-21s and 4 caps for the under-18s. So he is a winger. He currently wears the number 11 shirt. And his main position is on the right, but he can also play on the left. Joining Athletic Bilbao's youth academy in 2013, he was promoted to the reserve team in 2020 and to the first team a year later, becoming a teammate of elder brother Inaki, quickly being widely recognised for his speed and dribbling skills. Williams debuted for Spain's senior side in 2022 and was a member of their 2022 FIFA World Cup squad, as Rafa Benitez would say. He first represented the under-18s in 2020, scoring 2 goals in 4 games, was called up to the under-19s in February 21 and made his debut for the under-21s in September of the same year. He received his first call up to the senior squad, coached by Luis Enrique for the 2022-23 UEFA Nations League fixtures in September 2022. And on November 17th, he scored his first goal for the national team in a friendly against Jordan and subsequently was called up for the 2022 FIFA World Cup. He was born in Pamplona to Ghanaian parents who travelled across the Sahara Desert to reach Melilla, an autonomous Spanish city located in North Africa. His elder brother, Inaki, who I'm sure you guys are aware of, is also a footballer and a forward. He too was brought up at Athletic Bilbao, having been born in Spain a short time after his parents arrived there. Nico typically wears Williams Jr. on the back of his shirt, including in international matches, which do not involve Inaki. Growing up, he was a fan of Asamoah Gyan. Okay, he was a Ghanaian former professional footballer. He's a Ghanaian former professional footballer who played as a striker and former captain of the Ghana national team. You knew that, didn't you guys? Yeah, me too. So his existing contract expires in 2024. The suggestion is that Liverpool are sniffing around him, which could be possible. It would make sense. It's the Spanish media that are saying this. He's right-footed. His last contract was inked last year in 2022. It says he's 1.81 metres tall. Don't see a reference to his agency on here, which is something that I always like to check to see if there's any working relationship with the agents between maybe obviously existing Liverpool players, but other players that we may have tried to sign recently or did sign or whatever. It's always the first thing I look at when I look up a player that was said to be sniffing around, because it can make such a difference. Because if it's someone that you've done business with and it's gone well, it's a good relationship. And then there's agents that represent players that maybe left Liverpool, in a bad way, or Liverpool maybe failed, there's certain players that we were sniffing around, for example, in the summer, that the agent demands were just excessive, and it's like, well, if it was like that with that, there could be, a similar pattern with someone else. So always look and see who the agents are. And that's about it, really. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I could tell you about his club career, but I don't think we need to do that. I think we just need to bring this name into the equation for your consideration and to monitor. I personally will be monitoring this one. Nobody's said anything. I don't think there's anyone credible said anything. We've obviously got the the reports in Spain, but the fact that his contract is coming down. But also you've got to remember that when a player's contract is coming down, that their agents are going to try and include big clubs, as Rafa would say, clubs, for sure, for negotiating tactics, even if their intention is staying where they are. The president of his club wants him to extend. I think there's a good relationship there, so it could prove difficult. But it's just a name for you to consider. You will have seen it, I think, over the weekend. That's it. All right, so I am going to be making little videos like this. I don't know if you like them. Tell me if it's like, no, we just don't want all the random shit. But in fairness, I don't think it is random shit. I think it's worth monitoring, to be honest with you. But I want to stay away from videos about the ownership all the time and Mo Salah's future. We are going to get so much stuff to do with Mo Salah as the season progresses. We already had it at the last pre-match press conference, right? And Jurgen expressed his dismay at that. I don't know why. It's obvious that they're going to ask about it all the time. But you're going to see a lot of it, and we will touch on it when we need to. But at the moment, I want to try and produce more videos for you. And if we don't venture into discussing some of the transfer links, even the silly ones, there's not going to be much content for you at the moment. So I've recorded an episode of the Cop Talk podcast today. That's available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, anywhere where there's a podcast platform, a decent one, it will be on there. It will also have been published on this YouTube channel. Other than that, I think that's it for today for me. I'll be back with you tomorrow. I will be recording a Cop Talk podcast episode tomorrow. So if you want to email in, it's podcast@coptalk.com. I guarantee your email will be read out on tomorrow's episode. And that's that. And to be honest with you, I might go live this evening, but maybe it's a little bit late because I'd like a bath. All right. So if I don't go live today, we will go live tomorrow. I want to do some lives during the week. I love doing the videos and streams with you guys. And I know we do one on a Saturday night, but that's when we've had a few sherbets and it can be a bit, not silly, but it's informal, isn't it? We don't talk really much about the football on a Saturday night. During the week, why not? Let's talk about what's in the news. Let's catch up, etc., etc., etc. So if you don't like these little videos, touching on the various transfer links each day, please let me know and I won't bother with them, So I'm going for a bath. I'm going for a bath. You really need to know that. Excuse me. I don't think there's anything else I need to tell you at the moment. Please keep the comments coming, because when there's no comments, I'm sat around going, nothing to talk about. Bring the comment about this player, for example, or tell me something else that you want me to look at. The Mo Salah, we need to think about his exit and who might be able to replace him if that's possible. It will be. So any ideas, suggestions for content, please let me know. Please thumbs up the video if you appreciate the video, and if you're in a position to hit that thanks button, the super thanks button, that would be marvelous. As would you joining the channel, all the VIP members website in the video description. Amans, I got to hustle, guys. But it costs you nothing to leave a comment or to thumbs up the video, and they keep me going. You guys leave some really nice comments. The majority of the comments I get on here are amazing. And when I've got shit going on in my life, I like to look at the comments, and sometimes I'm like, yeah, do you know what I mean? And I feel like I'm in a good place at the moment. So that's good. Let's hope it lasts. All right, guys, I appreciate you watching. I'll be back with you tomorrow, all being well.